Join us today in our kitchen journey where we'll be making pork sinigang, an exquisite dish from the Philippines. We're set to walk you through each step of creating this delectably rich soup. Our first order of business is to assemble all the ingredients required. Here's what you'll be needing: half a kilo of pork belly, 1 liter of water, a pair of medium-sized tomatoes and an onion, 2 taro pieces, a bundle each of kangkong leaves and string beans, trio of green chilies, 2 generous tablespoons of fish sauce, a sachet of sinigang mix, and of course, salt as per your preference. Let's dive into the culinary procedure. First, take a sizable pot and heat water in it until it is fiercely bubbling. When it reaches that boiling point, gently place the pork belly into the pot. Allow it to simmer in the seething water for roughly 10 minutes. What this does is, it eradicates any impurities that might taint the meat. As our pork is simmering away, let's turn our attention to the vegetables. Begin with the tomatoes and onions, which need to be sliced into wedge shapes. Onto the taro, after peeling it, chop it into convenient bite-sized morsels. The string beans are next. Their ends need to be trimmed, after which they should be sectioned 2-inch lengths. The leaves of the kangkong are detached from the stems and kept aside for later. Lastly, we focus on the green chili. Pluck off the stems and then split them down the middle into halves. Now, when the clock strikes the 10-minute mark, it's time to introduce the tomatoes and onions into the mix. Allow them to mingle with the heat, simmering for approximately 5 minutes, until they surrender their firmness, becoming soft, and release their intoxicating aroma. Moving forward, it's time to invite the taro and string beans into our culinary symphony. Grant them 5 minutes to cook and harmonize with the rest of the ingredients. Now proceed by incorporating the fish sauce, followed by the seasoning with salt as per your preference. Engage everything in a gentle stir and leave it to simmer for a tad more time. This essential step facilitates the intermingling of the varied flavors. Round off the process by adding in the sinigang mix. At last, introduce the kangkong leaves and the green chili to the simmering pot. Permit them to bathe in the heat for merely a minute or two until the leaves of the kangkong submit to the warmth and wilt. And here we are, presenting to you a delectable pot of pork sinigang. Savor it while it's still piping hot, accompanied by fluffy steamed rice, and immerse yourself in the heartwarming taste of this timeless Filipino delicacy. We trust that this cooking guide has been enjoyable for you. Keep watching for more mouth-watering recipes. Until next time, happy cooking!